Welcome, Virgo. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your November full moon reading for the second half of November. The full moon in Taurus is on the 8th of November. I've laid out the axis of the horoscope wheel with the Egyptian deck. I'll clarify with the African direct deck and finish off with an oracle card. If you find that this reading resonates for you, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for all the ways that you support me. Let's get started, Virgo, with your overall energy for the second half of November, the Queen of Swords. I turned over the wrong card. Your overall energy for the second half of November is the Two of Swords. This is you feeling yourself at a crossroads, Virgo, having to make a choice between perhaps a job, a new area of work, a new location, a lifestyle. You don't have all the information you need to make this choice, but the information that is critical to the best way that you can make this choice is something that's uncomfortable or some information you'd rather avoid. This may be about a relationship that is stuck. This is a relationship where the connection is unspoken, where whatever you share, wherever the connection is based, you're unable to speak to that which you share. You're unable to speak to your differences. You're assuming a partnership that is not in agreement around working towards growth. This is two individuals side by side, not in communication. And part of the decision you're making is about your readiness for this relationship or the partner's readiness for you. There's a sense of you're both holding back from something. And until you are able to freely communicate, there can be no growth. You're at an impasse here. And if this is about a larger decision or a decision that is not related to a partnership, that is where you similarly are positioned. Without the information that is difficult to look at, you are not able to make this decision in the best way possible. Ideally, you're able to look at the entire context of your options to find many more possibilities than you are currently imagining. The 10th house, again, how others see you, is the Queen of Swords. Others see you as a fair, objective, rational, deliberate moderator of a discussion or gathering of information. This is you listening to the views of others about a best way forward, about the truth of a situation, about the alignment with information that is going to advance you. This is also you learning to work among a diversity of opinions or views, perspectives, and really seeking more information, more growth, and looking for ways to become more inspired. In the first house, the house of your focus, your attention, the Five of Cups indicates your willingness to allow yourself to feel the range of emotions that comes as a result of a heartache or a failure. This is a heartache you've been stuck on for a while. This is something where you've allowed yourself the grieving process in order to cleanse your emotions, to cleanse the sense of loss that you've experienced, and to release this sense of failure that feels as though it's a missed opportunity for you. However, you are clearing the deck for your appreciation of this relationship with yourself that you are building. This is very difficult for you to do, but you are recognizing that you are the common denominator to your problems. And it is now your ability to recognize that you can do better, that you have a potential for happiness, for success, that you may have denied yourself in the past in your response to the expectations of others. In the fourth house, your history, your family, your domestic environment, the Magician. The Magician indicates that all of your work to find the answer, to find the direction, comes as you are internalizing this ability, this confidence in what you know, in the resources you have, in your ability to create something. You are putting together this new vision of the way in which you can move forward from this crossroads, from this stalemate of a relationship, from your incapacity to make a decision, this place of not having enough information, not seeing the information that is right before you. You are gathering up the clarity that you have the capacity to make whatever you want with what you have. In the seventh house, the house of your significant others, we have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is this beautiful opening up of your feelings, this sense of discovery of the range of your talent, your passions, your emotions. This has you opening your eyes and understanding that this relationship that has been silent, that has been stagnant, can only benefit from your clear ability to articulate what it is you're feeling, for you to offer your love. That can be in the form of an understanding so that closure can be achieved. It can be in understanding or in clearly stating what it is you'd like to see in a relationship, and that clearly has not been offered. Let's get some more information from the clarification cards. I'm clarifying the Five of Cups in the first house with the Eight of Pentacles in the second house and the Hanged Man in the third house. You are working very, very hard on gathering your resources, perfecting your resources, and the supply for what it is that you want to create, what it is you're formulating, what it is you're birthing. Part of this can only come through this shift in this conscious shift in your perspective. The conscious shift, the ability to recognize that you need to look at a situation differently, is part of what is moving you forward into this place where you are understanding that this stalemate you're experiencing, this decision that needs to be made, can only be made if you shift the way you're thinking about it, if you're understanding it. In the most cliched way that we think about this is, rather than the glass half empty, the glass is half full. And you, as you're coming into and birthing this sense of empowerment and creative will, you're also understanding that you can supply that element to this relationship. You can offer your understanding, your love, your fresh perspective. You can become curious about this stalemate in a way that doesn't presume that you know everything. You may not be aware of what your partner is going through, the challenges they're facing, and you've made perhaps assumptions about what that is, but you're releasing that. And you're focusing on your resources, your opinion, what you can offer. The Magician in the fourth house is clarified by the Eight of Wands in the fifth house and the Seven of Cups in the sixth house. There are a lot of projections that you are experiencing as you think about the various ways and things and opportunities that are available to you. because of this deep heartache that you are releasing yourself from, this sense of failure that you're allowing to melt away, that you are recognizing your will in selecting opportunities that can be for your own benefit, for your long-term improvement or happiness. That all these options that are being available to you, all these offers you may be receiving, are not equal. In fact, some of them are even dangerous. However, you also recognize these offers can be a distraction. They can be flattering. They're unlikely to be the offers that you are dignify who you are. However, the release of communication as a result of your willingness to change your perspective is what is bringing in communications, offers, contracts, agreements, and allowing the flow of information and ideas, communications, to impact you in a way that you can do it in concert with others. This can be you working together with others, a partner, a significant partner, or a powerful team to get something accomplished that you singly could not accomplish. In the 7th house, the Knight of Cups is clarified by the Sun card in the 8th house and the Fool card in the 9th house. So Virgo, by focusing on your real happiness, your true empowerment, this magician is finding alignment with his natural talents. This is simplifying your life in many ways, helping you to understand how you can share these resources with others so that you are making your work creative expression. You are understanding the service that you are providing through your work. You're enlightening your teammates and helping everyone to recognize the divine nature of the work that you undertake. It's releasing a simpler understanding of who you are, not an easy one, but you are gaining the confidence through this process to move forward towards this new creation, to building this new effort. And you're welcoming the information and ideas and communication from much further afield. This can be significant for those of you that are educators, publishers, that interact with international communities, foreign communities, but your spiritual, religious, or even philosophical perspective is opening up, and you're creating something that can be accessed by people globally. In the 10th house, the Queen of Swords is clarified by the Magician in the 11th house and the Chariot in the 12th house. Indeed, the Magician is a repeat. And so I'm seeing that you, Virgo, are built specifically at this time to are built and find happiness in your ability to create this resource that is available to people broadly. This can be a book you've written, a class you're teaching. This can be a creative project or expression. This can be an organization or a curriculum or a school. It can be a church or some kind of religious ritual or experience as an organization that you are building, you are creating with others, but you are actually meeting up with your experience of the outer world is matching this emerging sense of creative power and empowerment. You are moving rapidly towards success, And if this is a relationship, this relationship is key to the work, the service that you're providing in the world, your employment, the organization you work for. This is intimately tied up with your ability to coalesce a community around this work. The amount of teaching that your own process of identifying this work and of bringing it forward is teaching to others. But you have and are learning to ask for help. And this is key in your experiences, in your relationships, in your moves towards success. I'm going to finish up this reading with a Language of Flowers oracle. And I've pulled the geranium, and the key word is virility. Shake it up a little. You've got this. This is interesting, a testament to your virtuosity, Virgo. I'm going to leave it here. I thank you for your time. I hope this has been helpful. Until next time, namaste.